Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my melted / empties. So let's just go ahead and jump right in so it's not super long. So I'm going to show you the first stuff I'm going to show is stuff that I melted but just for nighttime. As you know, I'm like a basic girl at night. It's either lavender or peppermint or both. So I melted a little piece of this half pie from Rose Girls and peppermint coconut mallow. And the throw was really good. It had a really good throw. The warmer that I use in my bedroom is a 20-watt warmer. So that's the only warmer I use in my bedroom. So it had a really good throw. It seemed really sweet to me. I don't know if it was like a sweet coconut or what. I don't know. I'm gonna have to melt this one again because I don't know how I feel about this scent. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. And I just need to melt this again just to see how I really feel about that one. The next one I have here is Deep Slumber from Vintage Chic Scents. I absolutely love this scent. This is, I can't even tell you how old this is. Anyways, I really, really love this scent. It's such a beautiful scent. It doesn't need a crazy long cure time. I don't even think it needs 6 months, maybe like a month or two, maybe 2 months. And it should start performing really well. If you like this lavender type blend, I would say the lavender is the strongest note. I don't really smell pink sugar at all. Like, it doesn't come out at all in this blend, like super dominant or heavy. So I would totally try this one if you haven't. It's a really popular one, so sometimes it does go quite quick, but she does report this quite often. So I have that one. Next one is Twisted Peppermint from Candles from the Keeping Room. I feel like for some reason Candles from the Keeping Room doesn't perform as well in the 20-watt warmer as it does in my 24-watt warmers. I know this is 100% paraffin, so the hotter the warmer, the better the throw. So I'm thinking that's why, but this is a nice one. It performs at about a medium. It's like a nice medium twisted peppermint scent, which is like that Bath and Body Works dupe. So it's a nice, you know, minty scent, which I love. I have another one, Twisted Peppermint from Super Tarts. This just, I feel like her potion packs for me, I've really struggled with getting a throw. Most of the time with Super Tarts, I never struggle with a throw, like from clamshells. But for the potion packs that I have had, I really struggle with a throw. So these smell really strong and good on cold, but on warm, it's about like a light medium scent throw. But it's it's a minty scent. So I feel like minty scents, but you don't want them too strong. That's a good one. Sassy Girl Aromas, Sleepy Time. I love this scent. It's so good. It's so strong. It's amazing. It smells all night long. Even with, I have a AC unit in my room along with a central air condition. We have, AC unit in our house, like central air. But in our room, like, it gets hot and we like it cold. It stays like 68 degrees in our room at night. So we put our AC unit on in our room, and this one you can smell even when the AC turns on. So there's that. This is another one. On cold, it was kind of really thick. Like that custard note was coming out a lot and was smelling like borderline bakery. And I still love it. So I don't love it as much on cold, but on warm, it's so freaking good. This is another one that's very strong. Very, very strong. And then this is from Just Jenny. This is from Haley 70 Cents, but Just Jenny gave it to me. And it's Peppermint Fluff. This is actually really nice. And as you can see, like how old it is, it still performed very, very, very well. And I'm not sure, I know Haley's Heavenly Scents is closed right now because the owner did unfortunately pass away. But I heard that, or I read or heard something about someone in her family picking up the business possibly, but I haven't heard anything else besides that. So this one, I think this wax is 100% paraffin as well. This performed really well. It was a very sweet peppermint, so you can really get that marshmallow from that. Okay, the next is stuff that I melted. Okay, this is something that I melted that I didn't care for. Strawberry kiwi. I don't know what it was. I just did not care for it. It performed very well. I think it's the kiwi that I didn't care for, or I don't know if it's her strawberry in this blend, but it smells like either like a kid's chapstick or a bubble gum or something. It smells very fruity, but it smells artificial. So that's this one. These perform very well. For the rest of these, I melted the rest of these in a 24-watt warmer and tea light warmers. So yeah, even I cut one of these in half and I melt one piece, you know, like half a piece in 2 warmers. Oh my gosh. I melt this whole piece, but I cut it in half and use it in 2 warmers in my living room, and then half a piece in my kitchen, and it performed very, very well. It was like very, very strong. This next one is from Rose Girls. It's Blackberry Tangerine Satsuma. This one is really nice. Blackberry and Satsuma, or blackberry and tangerine together. I love that combination, and this one is really, really good. It performed, it was like a strong throw. This one was really good. I really enjoyed that one. This next one is also from Rose Girls. This was offered in her pre-order that she just did. It's light as a feather, stiff as a board. I really, really like this scent. I think I would like it better if it didn't have sandalwood, because I don't really care for sandalwood, and I feel like because I don't care for the sandalwood, I can really pick out the sandalwood. But this is still a really good blend. I would still melt this whole bag, and I ordered another bag of it because I still really like it. It's a really, really good blend. It's like, you can get the leaves, you can get the sweetness from the marshmallows and the vanilla. I don't really say I get like a toasty note, but I just get like a sweet note, and then you can also get that sandalwood. It's really, really good. Definitely worth a try. Strawberry Musk from Candles from the Keeping Room. I love this scent. I bought a backup of it. I love it. It's really, really good. It's a beautiful, like, musky strawberry scent. This one is Pink Sugar Parfait. I absolutely loved this scent. This was a repurchase, and I love this scent, but now the pink sugar is just too much for me to handle, because obviously it's a, you know, pink sugar dominant blend, but it's slightly different in the sense of it's a little bit like creamy, maybe I could say. I guess that's the best way for me to describe it. It's like a creamy pink sugar scent, but you do have to like pink sugar to like that blend. Next is Strawberry Cotton Candy. I do like her strawberry, but I think I prefer it blended more than just by itself. To me, strawberry on its own smells medicinal to me, but this one was really good. And I think it's because that cotton candy really sweetened up the strawberry, so it kept it from smelling medicinal. And then also was Blackberry and Bay. And honestly, I normally always write notes on my wax because I forget, and I didn't do it at all this time, so I feel like I have no clue. This one was nice. This one was slightly perfumey, and it was a little bit on the lighter side. It was maybe about I would say about a light medium to medium scent throw, which I prefer because it was a little bit perfumey. I feel like if it was any stronger, it would have been too much for me to handle. And also Barbershop 1920 from Candles from the Keeping Room. This is a really nice one. Once it gets melted and it's been burning for a while, it does get stronger. And it does really have like that. Sometimes shaving cream scents can be very like fresh, and or sometimes they could be kind of like that talcum powder. I feel like this one leads a tiny bit towards the talcum powder side, but it's not like a very heavy powder note, if that makes sense. So this is a nice one. I would definitely melt this whole bag for sure. That was a really good one. And it, like I said, after it's been melting for a while, it does perform. Like, it does get stronger the longer that it melts. This one is from Tiffany Candles. It's Water Lily and Fresh Mint. I like it. It's a clean one. It kind of gave me a headache, and I don't know if it was the Water Lily. Like, something about it was just too clean, and it just instantly gave me a headache. like once it melted, because that wax was strong. Okay, so this is what I've melted, but in bags. So this is like my actual Empties part, but just, actually, let me not do the bags. Let me do like scent shots and clamshells first. So this clamshell is Briarcliff from Super Tarts. I like this more on cold than on warm. I feel like I don't care for her shaving cream blends too much. It's her shaving cream oil that I don't really care for. I have other ones that I really like. Now, this was not bad by any means. I enjoyed it, but it's not one that I would repurchase. Big Top Lemonade. This is from the Bathing Garden. Sugary tart lemonade layered with pink lemonade. This is basically like a very tart lemonade scent. If you like lemonade, I think that you will like this. I liked to use this in my kitchen just to clean up the air. It works. It did a great job. I feel like it performed better when I used 2 pieces in one warmer as opposed to 1. I liked it, but it's not something that I think I would repurchase. This one is Iced Berry Sweet Tea. It's Vanilla Bean Noel, House Sweet Berry Fragrance, and White Tea. I think it's her white tea that smells like plasticky to me, or something. It smells really odd to me. So this one it smelled like, I don't want to say plasticky, but it did smell like artificial. And I used 2 pieces in each warmer, and it was a strong throw for sure. Strong throw. This one is Wasp by Super Tarts. Look how old it is. And this one is nice. It had a medium to high throw, and I like this more when I first got it as opposed to melting it now. It's just a nice, like, beachy, warm scent. You can kind of get the pink sugar, but her pink sugar blends, they're not really heavy on the pink sugar, so you don't ever have to worry about it like dominating the blend. I don't even know how you pronounce this one, so I'm not even going to try. But it's Himalayan sea salt wood, cane sugar, sage, and Sorrento lemons. I actually really like this one. It was, I would say, a little bit different from your basic lemon scents. It smelled fresh, it smelled clean, but it also had like a tad bit of that lemon smell. I would totally repurchase this again. This was really, really nice. And I did use 2 cubes in each warmer, and it was a strong throw, but it was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. That would be a repurchase for me. This next one is Ringmaster's Paramore from the Bathing Garden. Whoa. It's sugar crystals, rock candy, ripe berries, and a hint of fizzy, and that's exactly the way it smells. You can get that sugary sweetness from the sugar crystals, and also that sugary sweetness from the rock candy, a little bit of berries, and fizzy. I feel like it's not a hint of fizzy. It's a little bit more than just a hint, but it's not like too fizzy. I like fizzy scents, so I feel like I'm not a good judge of fizzy because to me it might not be super fizzy, but to someone that doesn't like fizzy it might be too much. But if you do like some fizzy, I would say to give this one a try. Now it is a bit sugary sweet, like a sugary, exactly the way it sounds, a sugary sweet like candy fizzy scent is how I would describe it. I liked it, and this is a repurchase, but I do not think I would repurchase it again simply because it's too sugary sweet. And I think that's all clamshells. Okay, so I've been plowing through my destination wax because I've just been doing it. So this is Strawberry Lemonade Gelato. This one actually performed very well. The other half, I melted the other half in a 24-watt warmer, and it actually performed very, very well. It's a nice strawberry lemon scent, but the lemon is not doesn't dominate the blend. You can still get the strawberry. This next one is I just saw that Yankee Sun and Sand. It's Sunny Sand Beach, and this one was nice. It smells like sunblock and the beach. I have to use the entire scent shot in one go in order to get a throw. If I do not use the entire scent shot, I literally do not get a scent throw. Like, sometimes even if I'm standing right over the warmer, I still don't get a scent throw. So I have to use the entire scent shot. But once I do use the whole scent shot, I always get at least a medium to medium high scent throw. So I do get a good scent throw, but I have to use the whole scent shot. This one is Citrus Fizz. And this one was like a very, yeah, it is kind of slightly exactly the way it sounds, citrusy and fizzy. Now, I did not get any pineapple in this one, just the citrus notes and the fizz note. Lady Grey, and that is black teas, bergamot, and lemon peel. And you really get, it really does smell like a tea scent with a lemon note in there as well. I like this one a lot on cold, but on warm, I wish that lemon, I like plain tea scents more than tea with lemon. So that's why I didn't really care for that scent. Next is Honey Toffee. Now, I was thinking that Honey Toffee was a dupe of Honey I Watch the Kids, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, on cold, it smells exactly like Honey I Watch the Kids, but on warm, it smells very sweet. Like, I feel like everything smells sweet, but it just smells a lot sweeter than the soap of Honey I Watch the Kids, if that makes sense. This one is Arctic Sea Coast. It's crisp ocean, fresh green seaweed, and ozone. And that's basically what it smells like a very oceany green scent. Again, it did perform well, but I had to use the entire scent shot. This next one was Mango Sticky Rice. Now, I swear, when I put this in, because I do the cotton ball method, so my hot plate stays hot, right? So when I put this in there, my hot plate, it instantly started melting. When it started to melt, this thing made me like, I stopped and I looked back at it like, do I want to melt this whole thing down? So I walk out the kitchen, I come back in and I'm like, oh Lord, I took it out. Like, it didn't even melt. I could still grab it. It was a whole piece and I just chunked it because I did not like this one at all. I think I liked it more on cold. It's definitely a unique scent. If you like unique scents in wax, you like different scents in wax, I would say definitely give this one a try. But you definitely do get like that rice scent with a little bit of like that fresh mango scent as well. Exactly the way it is exactly what you smell. But I guess I don't, just like bakery, like I love to eat the baked goods, I just don't like to smell it. I guess that's the same case with that one. My son tore up this label, like tore it up. So this was wasabi, eucalyptus, ginger, peppermint, amber, camphor, thyme, and wasabi. This one smelled like, it smells like oregano to me. Is honestly what it smells like. It smells like oregano. It was hella strong. Very, very strong though. And this one was bergamot tobacco. I really, really love this one. Bergamot tobacco, flower, red cedar, and clove. I love this one. If I would repurchase, I would repurchase that one. That one is a great one. So I think that, okay. So champagne is just your basic, vanilla champagne scent. It's nice, sugary vanilla champagne. And then we have BZ's lavender coconut milk. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this scent. If I use half a scent shot, this bad boy you will smell it throughout the entire night. Your nose does not go, or at least for me, my nose does not go nose blind to it, and it smells even with the AC on in the room. I forgot I melted this at night. I really love his lavender now. At first, I really did not like it because it was really herbal to me, but I really do enjoy it now. This next one is Salty Sierra Pink Sugar Pink Sands from the Sugar and Spice. Now, I was a little bummed from Sugar and Spice because I heard like really good things about it, and I need to try melting it again, but just a different way. So what I did with these was I cut these in fourths at first. I cut them in fourths because I heard like you don't need that much. But then once I couldn't smell it, I added the other half. So then I ended up just cutting it, you know. So basically I ended up cutting it in half and melted this whole thing in my living room, but in 2 separate warmers. So you can smell it. It was on the lighter end. I would say like about a light medium centro. It did smell really good. Again, this is another one that the pink sugar was blended so well in here that it didn't dominate. It was just blended so well. So this smells incredible on cold. On warm, I wish it was a slightly bit stronger. This one was sweet lavender, peppermint, and shaving cream. Again, same issue as that one, just on the light side, very on the light side. But this one right here, blackberry cotton candy frosting waffle cone. Now I don't know if it's because of the waffle cone, but this one was a lot stronger. I didn't I did use half. So yeah, I used half and it performed very well. It was actually really good. And then Sinus Soother from Wilma's. This one little thing, these little scent shot cups, they always perform well for me. This one was really strong. When I opened the door, I was like, like I had to leave the door open for a little bit because it was just too strong in there. And the rest are bags. Oh, holy cow, this is a long video, sorry. I'm trying to move fast, but... So just some Bath Empties. Life is a Circus. Would not repurchase that because it was too bakery for me. And then Wonderberry Sinus Relief. I really like this one. The difference between these two, at least, is this is the Bathing Garden, is that these ones are a lot harder. Like even if you wet it, it's still hard, and this is a little bit softer. So hopefully that makes sense. So here we have Lavender Buttercream. This was a really nice sweet lavender scent. Really enjoyed it. It performed very well, about a medium to high medium. That's empty. This one is Betty Page. It is Blonde Moment Satsuma Vanilla Bean Noel. This was gifted to me from Just Jenny. It's from Vintage Chic Scents. This performed very well. It's very strong, and this is one that does not need a long, even though this is an old one, I've had this one before and it does not need a long cure time for it to perform. Let's see. Strawberry Seeds from Destination Wax. It smells exactly the way it sounds, except I wouldn't say zesty. I would just say a sweet strawberry. And it performed very well. But again, I had to use both of these lily puts at the exact same time to get a throw in the same warmer. It doesn't work if I split it. It works in the small room. So in my bedroom, these perform great because that's the only place I melted these. Besides that Thai one, I melted that one in the kitchen because it was already debatable. But these I only melted in my room. Again, grapefruit and ginger. This one I actually melted in the kitchen. Way to go for a line, right? But I used two of the lily puts at the same time. This one was a good one. It still was a little bit on the lighter end, but it could have just been the scent itself. Lime Sugar. I remember nothing about this scent. Frozen. Cold Menthol, Eucalyptus, and Peppermint. This is very the way it sounds. It smells exactly the way it sounds, and it was nice and strong. Mirror of the Witch. This was a super fruity one. Super fruity. Vintage Chic Scents Aunt Cheryl's Stormy Weather. I really like this one. It does borderline laundry-esque to me. If you like laundry scents or very clean, fresh scents, you would really enjoy that. This is also from Vintage Chic Scents, Strawberry Jackie O. Again, I did not think I was going to like this one because on cold, you can really get that birthday cake. But when it melted, it was just a very sweet, creamy strawberry scent. And I actually enjoyed it. Now, I don't think I would repurchase it, but I enjoyed it. This is White Zombie, Mac Apple Birthday Cake and Whipped Cream. I also enjoyed this one. It was still a little bit on the lighter side, but it was kind of a light set on cold anyways. It performed, I would say, about a light medium to medium scent throw. So it wasn't anything like crazy, but it was just like a fresh Mac apple scent. But I did get whiffs of that birthday cake, and so that kind of just turned me off a little bit. But I've always wanted to smell that one. This one is Candy Cane Extra. I really like this one. It is fresh peppermint, spearmint, sweet strawberry, and vanilla. Now, I did not get any type of gum note at all from this, from the spearmint. It was just like a nice minty strawberry scent, and I really enjoyed that one. This one is Cider Lane and Pumpkin Cheesecake Ice Cream from Rose Girls. I did purchase the full 8-ounce bag. This one is a really good one. It is, you can get the Cider Lane, you can get like the pumpkin, maybe the pumpkin pie spices, and the creaminess from the cheesecake. I got 0 ice cream. I never have picked up ice cream in any wax form. But the cheesecake was not sour. I don't think her cheesecake has ever been sour to me. A lot of times cheesecake can turn sour in my opinion, but this specific blend was not sour. This one is Black and Black from Destination Wax, and I did like this one. It just reminded me of like a hair care product almost. This next one is, you can barely see it. I think these both are it. Oh no. This is Rosemary Mint and Hush, and I think Hush is lavender, peppermint, or peppermint pink sugar. This one was really nice, but for some reason, again, I think it's the paraffin on the 20-watt warmer. It just did not perform. This one is Rosemary Mint and pink sugar, and pink peppermint, and this one performed very, very well. I put 2 Teddy Tarts in each warmer in my living room, and that performed very well. Blackberry Tangerine, holy cow, strong, even though it's so old. This was gifted to me from Just Jenny, and that just goes to show you, well, for me, in my opinion, it just goes to show that how long the wax lasts. And it performed very, very well. This one is Moonstone, also from Just Jenny, eucalyptus, spearmint, and peppermint. It's a really nice, relaxing nighttime blend. And that one performed very well. I don't think, it's an older one, but I don't think this one needs a long cure time if you were to buy it brand new. Juliet is the Sun, which was gifted to me from Who's Cat on Instagram. I like this one, but the creamy orange scent was it just got to my stomach. It performed well. Cantaloupe, honeydew, and cotton candy. This one smells like, I feel like honeydew to me smells like a kid's bubble gum to me. So that's what this smelled like to me. And then Haley's Heavenly Scents Pink Blackberry. These two were also gifted to me from Just Jenny. This one was nice. It was a little bit on the lighter side. And that pink sugar came out a lot. When it first hit the warmer, that pink sugar came out a lot. After a while, it kind of toned down and that blackberry came out a lot more. So that is everything that I melted. A super long video. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking through to the end. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and have a great day.